Our Athlete of the Week awards are presented by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. And this week's girls winner is Addy Thorington, the senior outside hitter for the Powell Panthers, who led the Panthers to the 3A West Regional last week. And Addy, first of all, congratulations on not only winning this honor, but a big win last week for the team. How would you describe how last weekend went in Lander?
Yeah, thank you. It was honestly it was well needed. We needed that win and I think we definitely deserved it. And it felt so good to finally cuz we had Powell hasn't really won regional since 2014. So that was like a big win for us and it was so exciting.
How do you think it came about? Because I know you played a couple five setters and some tough opponents in that 3A West.
Yeah, it was definitely because of what we do in practice and how we condition and do all that stuff because we weren't tired, we were pushed ahead and took the win because I think we weren't gassed.
Gotcha. For you, how would you describe how you performed last weekend? I mean, 81 kills, you hit over 400 last week. I think coach said you had a few digs, some service aces, I think 11 total blocks. How would you describe how you played?
I thought I played pretty well. I had some things I obviously could improve on, like I shanked a few passes when I shouldn't, but pretty well.
Yeah. How much confidence does that give you, yourself, and this team going into a big weekend this weekend?
A lot of confidence. I'm really excited to go into this weekend because we have a really good chance at winning state. And we haven't beat Buffalo, but we were really close last time we played them. Both times we played them, we took them to 5 sets, but they just got us in the end. And if we happen to meet them in the championship, that'd be pretty awesome. But we can't overlook anybody.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about how your team has played all year and kind of come together at this time of year.
I think we're peaking at the right time because during conference duels we lost to some teams that we shouldn't have, and we went to more sets than we shouldn't have. But I think we're peaking at the right moment, and our team chemistry is so good that we're all friends. We all get along. Like we're friends outside of school. We hang out outside of school. We're all just really good friends, and I think we're peaking at the right moment.
So for you, being a senior, I know that you've been a good player for the last couple of years. What have you done this year to maybe raise your game a little bit?
I would say push myself in practice. Like if I don't want to die for it, I make myself die for the ball, and I always try to I would say I try to lift everybody else up and I try to lift myself up. I've really worked on my attitude a lot. And that's a big mental thing in volleyball is your attitude and how the way you perceive things. And if you mess up, move on to the next point. That's what you have to do. And so I've really worked on that this season.
How would you describe it? How it is to play for Coach Spencer?
It's really fun. I've played for her for a long time and we just get along so well and I really like the way she runs things. So
She kind of pushed the right buttons with you a little bit.
yeah, yeah. She always yells at me and tells me to go and she makes me like go for things and she's very intense and I really appreciate that.
So congratulations on the honor. But before we end this conversation, what's your biggest key this weekend, you think, at state tournament?
Biggest key is keeping our composure and keeping our attitudes and our heads up. That's our biggest key. And passing. We gotta pass the ball before we do anything. So
You
yeah.
sound you sound like every other volleyball player I think I've talked to this
Yeah,
year. So
exactly.
well, Addy, congratulations on this honor. Thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with me and good luck at state.
Thank you so much.
Our WyoPreps Athlete of the Week awards are presented by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. This week's boys winner hails from Mountain View High School, senior Carson Eardley. Carson, congratulations. We got to talk about the old saying, sometimes you have a day, and boy, did you have a day last Friday against Wheatland. I'm sure that they're a little disappointed in that, but you're not. First of all, take me back. How nice was it to get a win in the playoffs and just kind of that survive and advance mentality? Yeah, take me back to last Friday and how nice did it feel after that win?
It felt very good. Last year we went up and played Bighorn. We were the number 4 seed on this side, and we lost by 2 points, and that kind of made us mad and sad a little bit, mixed emotions. And this year we really remembered how we felt about that, and we wanted to go further than just the first round in the playoffs, and we want to go all the way. But that was automatically our first goal. And, it's really exciting because we haven't been this far in the playoffs since 2020.
We'll talk about okay, it's 7-0 you guys. Wheatland comes back, answers. They missed the PAT, but it's 7-6. What's going through your mind at that standpoint?
I just said to myself, we got to get a touchdown no matter what. I look at Brockton Walker; he's right next to me, and I said, "We're taking this back." And he looks at me and said, "Yes, we are." And that's took it back, and
How did that unfold? Take me through that play.
I get the ball and I look up, and they're coming really hard from one side, so I cut it to the right, and then I see they're all flowing that way, and I went back and I just had people blocking. They did not stop blocking, and that's what really helped me a lot.
All right, so Carson has 4 touchdowns in this game, folks. The 95-yard kickoff return, but you also ran for a touchdown, and then you had 2 on defense with a pick 6 and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Take me through the rest of this game. How in the world did you pull all that off, scoring in all 3 phases?
My coach gave me good opportunities to play the ball and everything, and when I got the ball in my hands, I tried for every yard I could get. I didn't want to look back at the game or look back the next play and say I could have got more yards on this play. But
Gotcha. What about defensively? It seems like they kind of let you loose and kind of roam around a little bit. I don't know if there's a special name for it, but how would you describe the role you play defensively for the Buffaloes?
So I play free safety for the Buffaloes. I basically call the defense and everything, and I get to see. I'm far back, so I get to see what's happening and all that, and it's really easy to tell, where the run's going, where the quarterback's going to throw the ball, and everything.
All right, so take me through the pick 6 and the fumble recovery. What happened? First of all, the pick 6. How did you see things?
I just saw they always run a. We've studied it all week how they'd run a snake and then they'd run their post. And I saw my guy come on a post, and I picked the post and took it.
Took it back to the house. What about in the fumble recovery? Take me through that one.
So Jace Schultz, number 13, our strong safety, hit the guy into him when he got the pitch, and then Landon Solis came and tackled him. And I just saw the ball, and I said, "This is my opportunity to get another one." So I picked it up and took it in.
Yeah, and then let's just hand you the ball to run it in. Was that the easiest one?
Kinda. I just followed my big guys. They'll make a hole for me, and I got to follow them, and they'll plow me a way through.
All right. Well, congrats on a great victory. Describe your game. Take me out of your body. If you describe how Carson Eardley plays, how would you describe how you play?
I'd say pretty fast, physical. I like to hit people, but I also like to run it in for touchdowns and stuff. I like to block, just all around. I just like to hit people.
All right. Well, all right. So a good performance. How do you guys keep this going, Carson, in your mind?
This week we have Thorington. They're going to be pretty tough. They have some good players that'll make good plays, and I think they want to go just as far as we do. So we just have to come out and we have to start strong in the first half. We've been struggling with that all year. We do good in the second half, but we need to come out very strong in the first half, and I think we can handle it, take care of it.
Well, congratulations on a great individual effort, but I know that's part of the team, and it sounds like you're a team first guy anyways. But thanks for coming on. Congrats on the weekly honor from us, and best of luck in the semifinals Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.